In a small secluded town in central Pennsylvania, there is a historic attraction at Center Hall. This attraction is a wonderful example of God's beauty in our vast world. Join us on our journey to Penn'sCave. The historic Penn'sCave house was built in 1885. In 1908, brothers Henry Campbell and Robert Campbell purchased the cavern and farm property from John Herman. Robert and his wife Edith lived in the hotel where they hosted overnight guests until 1919. The most notable guest to stay at Penn'sCave house was Alexander Graham Bell. Penn'sCave offers a 45-minute boat tour through the cavern. This tour is spectacular, and the opportunity to see the beautiful rock formations from within the cavern is amazing. The rocks in this section were flat at one time. They were then compressed towards the northwest by immense pressure coming from the southeast. This pressure buckled the rocks into long linear folds called anticlines, which are upward buckled rocks, and synclines, which are downward buckled rocks. Erosion of these adjacent anticlines and synclines created long parallel ridges capped with resistant sandstone, such as the Nita-nee Mountain and Brush Mountain, and intermediate valleys frequently floored with shale and limestone, such as Brush Valley and Penns Valley, where Penn'sCave is located. In the early 18th century, long before settlements reached beyond Sunbury, Pennsylvania, a young Frenchman from Lancaster County, Malachi Boyer, set out to explore the wilderness. He roamed into the forest peopled by American Indians with whom he was friendly. One beautiful April found Malachi at Mammoth Spring near an Indian camp of Chief O-Ko-Cho on the shores of Spring Creek near Bellefonte. He made friends with the old chief and sent him small gifts as tokens of friendship. O-Ko-Cho had 7 sons and one beautiful daughter, Nita-nee, whom the sons guarded carefully all the time. One day Malachi caught sight of Nita-nee washing a deerskin in the stream and immediately fell in love with her. They ran away as the Indians would not permit their marriage, and late one night started toward the eastern settlements. They were captured and returned to O-Ko-Cho. He commanded his sons to take Malachi into the yawning cavern filled with water and thrust him in. Every day for a week, he swam back and forth, searching vainly for an entrance other than the large one guarded by the merciless Indians. And then, exhausted from his efforts and vowing that the Indians should not see him die, he crawled into one of the furthermost recesses of the cavern and breathed his last. The sons did not touch the body except to weight it down with stones and drop it into the deepest water in the cavern. After all these years, those who have heard the legend declare that on still summer nights, an unaccountable echo rings through the cavern which sounds like Nita-nee, Nita-nee. Today in Lion Country, we honor the beautiful Princess Nita-nee by bestowing her name on our world-famous Nita-nee lion, located at the Pennsylvania State University campus. As you're about to exit the cavern, there's a family of beaver that made their home against a rock outcropping near the cavern entrance. After taking the tour, you return to the dock where you departed from. The trip back through the cavern is again very picturesque, although it's a much quicker trip back. Thank you for joining us on our journey through life.